I just got this for my phone. I have been using a variety of different MagSafe like grips and handles and loops and all kinds of different things for my phone. And I just haven't really quite found the thing I'm happy with that's going to let me have something that is really pretty because it should be pretty. Why can't it be pretty? And also really practical. And also stays on really well. Like this has a super strong magnetic grip. This grip right here, in case you're wondering if your phone doesn't have the MagSafe on it, you have maybe an older phone or you have a case that isn't magnetized, it does come with an extra magnet ring right here that you can apply. It has a little peel off adhesive on it. And then you can put that on the back of your case to magnetize it, and that will hold this. But mine is MagSafe, and I use MagSafe for everything. I'm constantly taking these on and off since I do a lot of video creation, and I also, have a MagSafe mount in my car, and then for my nightstand when I go to bed, and it does wireless charging. So I want something that's going to stay on during the day when I am using it, but also not be too difficult to remove when I need to remove it to switch whatever it is that my phone is attached to at that moment. And this is really doing it for me. It's just look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And it has like really nice smooth edges right there. They're not sharp or scratchy. It has a really nice feel on that resin, and they put tons of bling inside that. And then this here, of course, is just that beautiful rose gold glitter. I love rose gold. I have it everywhere I can get it. And then when I put it on here, one of my favorite features about this is it can be used as a kickstand on my desk. And then also, I like to pull this ring out and you can turn it around to orient it any way that you want, whatever is most comfortable for your hand there. And then, if you're walking around at the park or just going for a walk in general or whatever, you want to have your phone out, but you want to have it just like dangling. You can dangle it really easily from a finger if that's what you want to do. I do that a lot when I'm in the store, so I'll have it out and then slip my finger in there so that it's secure. And then I can just turn my hand upside down and have it kind of secure hanging from my hand like that while I'm not actively using my phone, but then it still keeps it really handy. Um, and then let me show you on my desk here how well it works as a nightstand, a kickstand, which of course I'm using quite a bit when I'm sitting down at my desk or at a table and when I'm doing my work. But I also need to be looking back and forth between like my monitor and my phone because those are the lives that we lead these days. So that's going to go here. All right, so as a kickstand at your desk, I like to have it oriented this way where the hinged part is at the bottom and then bring it out. And there, a wide variety of different angles and range of motion that you have for this. If you want to extend that all the way, you want your phone to be a little bit like not leaning back as much, or you could turn it over this way and have it rest like that so it's more stable. The point is that you can turn it around and it's really easy to do that. And I have pulling really hard to make that come off, by the way. It's actually not as easy as it's not just like popping off, even though I know that's how it looks. Um, but I do like that. And then if you wanted a side orientation, if you're watching something, then of course you could turn it over this way. That's probably the best way if you're watching things a lot, as we all do when we sit down to eat our lunches, especially. I like the side orientation. It gives me a really nice angle. So it's almost completely upright, and a lot of that, of course, is going to also depend on the size of your phone. This is more of a standard size iPhone. This obviously is not my phone, it's broken. This is my phone for when I have to show accessories on a phone. My actual phone is like the really big iPhone. So, your results will vary depending on your phone size and how much distance you have between the kickstand and the actual uh, size and length and width of your actual phone. So anyway, it's really, really gorgeous, of course, like I already pointed out. And it feels really solid. You know how some of these things can feel really flimsy? This does not feel flimsy. It's actually because I haven't had it for very long. The hinges here are a little bit tight, very, very secure, which is a good thing because that means that over time they probably will loosen up a bit, and you don't want it to be already loose when you get it because then it will loosen up more and just come apart. And this feels like something that's going to last me a really long time. And I'm really tired of having to look for new ones and replace mine all the time. So I'm very happy with the fact that this feels really solid and well made. And it's not, it feels like metal. It doesn't feel like plastic. It feels like just a really well crafted product. So if you're looking for something like this and you want to know how sparkly it is, there you go. Super sparkly, but also high quality. This is not your average um, cheap accessory. This is a very well made quality product with a really strong magnet, and it fits my hand really well. And you're going to be able to remove it when you need to switch back and forth between different MagSafe accessories. Um, but while it's on your phone, it's very secure, and it's going to be something really useful to have for all kinds of different purposes.